Hi Sagittarius, my name is Chriselle with Psychic MD, and I'm here to do your November love reading. So this applies whether you are in a marriage, partnership, situationship, singlehood. I really don't care. Even if you're single, you know that there's people watching you, probably on social media, even if you think that people are not. There's a little bit of stalker in all of us, okay? So here we go. My dear Sagittarius, what do we have going on here for Sag in November? I'd like to know. Romance for Sag. Ooh. Sagittarius, you saw me shuffle. You're looking good. You're looking fine. In fact, you might be looking a little divine, okay? I see this is a sun card. I can't get a good view of this. I'm not sure why. But this person is, oh, come on, there you go. All about being excited, all about being a part of something bigger. I feel like you are just like, you know what, love me as I am, take me as I am, or don't. But I love me, and I'm enjoying life, and things are juicy. She has no shoes, you guys. Wait, let me put it this way. She's got no shoes. And it's not obviously that I'm saying you have no shoes. I feel like you're very earth-based. You're coming into your own. I feel like you're very solid. For the month of November, you're just a very solid person. You do have a lot of people like admiring you. I think that you could be a little bit like lightning struck, because from the sun, I'm getting a lot of like solar power. I don't know. I think that you could be really feeling yourself, high vibes, simplifying even how you look, simplifying what makes you happy and content. And that in itself is putting out a vibration into the world. Sag, that is just incredibly positive and very alluring. I want to say that. Even if you're a man, that's so attractive to have someone that's just comfortable in their own skin and calm and not trying to be pretentious. So Sag, I think that this is a really powerful month for you. I also feel like you're getting a lot of messages. And also messages from the divine. Okay, I think that you're finally feeling yourself. How else can I say that? You're I want to say you're arriving, but it's a vibration. It's a card number 19. So then it becomes a 10. 10 boils down to a 1, and this is all about you. I still feel like you're feeling yourself. Now with that, Sag, there may be a situation. Some of us might be leaving. I'm not a Sag, but some of us might be leaving a situation or a relationship or a partnership or a something, okay? You might be leaving an idea that you've lived there for a long time. It's caused a lot of rocky, tumultuous times for you. And you're like, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. I have to leave. It's causing you some pain. But you're feeling yourself. You know your worth. And you're moving out of a place where there's just no light in things, and you're seeking that which makes you feel secure, and that which is true. You're traveling light. You might be even physically moving locations, okay? So I feel like you have 3, if you're in separation or a divorce or whatever, I feel like you've got 3 friends that are like leaving, or you're leaving behind, and 3 people that are like, you know what, I've got you. Let me help you. Come this way. Let me teach you the steps until you can see clear, okay? So there may be kind of some sort of leaving a situation here. 2 of Pentacles. So somebody could have been juggling another person or juggling 2 different ideas. Once again, the root chakra, let me be stable. This is my home, my hearth, my stability. And this is a spiritual aspect. I feel like you're getting a little bit more, you're like juggling and trying to reconcile those 2. But you are leaving barren land, okay? It's like this land is no longer for you in your background. There's nothing there, nothing but literally just sand, and it's boring. I feel like you're calmly leaving the situation. Maybe you've been stuck for a really long time, Sagittarius, and you're deciding, you know what, it's my time to kind of, you know, move on to better waters, okay? And this right here, I see that you are kind of moving forward, kind of maybe looking for what gives you joy, pleasure, fun, excitement, and there's nothing wrong with that, just everything in moderation. Make sure you do not shoot yourself in the foot. You could maybe even take up dancing, whether dance classes online. A lot of us are at home on lockdown or whatever. So, what does Sagittarius have for November romantically? And I got a bunch of jump cards. Yeah. Sag, I see you leaving a situation that you have put a lot of time, money, blood, sweat, and tears. And I'm so happy to hear that you are finally starting to feel yourself, that you're feeling better, that you're shedding things. Maybe people projected you have to dress or look a certain way or be a certain weight, or maybe you did that to yourself, or maybe it was a combination thereof. But I feel like you're walking away from all these cups that you poured, that you took your time, your energy, your effort. It was blood, sweat, and tears. You were careful about pouring into those cups. And you were at the 8th cup and nothing came back. Nothing was juicy. Nothing was exciting. And you finally said, you know what? It's time to move on. So maybe you're considering it's time to move on away from a relationship into embracing you, a shinier, better version of you than you've ever had before. There's a maturity and a peace about it. It makes me feel like being out in fresh air. So maybe that could be important to you as well. And here I have the King of Swords. And this is a person who's been through, yes, a lot of heartache, heartbreak, maybe a lot of failed relationships, but they don't communicate that they've been through heartbreak, okay? The King right here, he might be a little bit sharp with his words. I think he's slow to speak. He gets a lot of messages. It could be gender fluid. I'm not saying it's a he, she, but this is a person who it's around you or is your characteristics that they get a lot of messages. Just that's one thing I want to say. They're super watchful. I actually feel for some of you, this is someone who's been watching you for a long time. Now, if you're in a bad relationship, this could literally be a stalker, okay? Somebody that's been stalking you, somebody, even a stalker could be somebody that you live with and love. We all know that. But somebody who scrutinizes everything. Let me see your phone. Love you. What are you wearing? Even like, do you have underwear on? I don't know. That sounds really extreme, but unless you've lived it, people, you just don't know. So I want to say, if you are in a dangerous relationship, situationship, please do get out. There are a lot of people that can really offer advice and help, but yeah, that's not a good thing. So I want you to be happy and light, and to be able to move forward with clarity and with peace into better times for you. But I do feel that you're getting a lot of messages. I hate to say it, Sag, but I feel like if this is someone that's been spying on you and stuff like that, and you have that, only if you have that feeling, that gut feeling that things are just really bad. You know, they're checking your emails, they're checking your phone, they're checking the times against what you say, against, you know, even if you geotag your photos, stuff like that, they're being on super stealth. They are looking at every venue, you know, to make sure you're at where you say you're at or whatever. I don't know. I don't like that vibe. I don't like that feeling. Yeah, this person can not have a lot of information. But they're gleaning information, making a lot of effort. And so my question is, if things are that tough, I mean, I just don't see anything worth that amount of effort. That seems to really erode a relationship. It's just not healthy. I'm not for it. Now here's the Queen. Here's the counterpart. Somebody who's thinking, taking their time. In this case, in this deck, a little bit less rush than the other, okay? And it's like, yeah, you got spies. Well, I got spies too. I'm watching, I'm deliberating, I'm thinking about things, okay? So this, I feel like, is a little bit of backstory as to why you're moving on or have moved on. Maybe feeling a little bit of a loss for the past, but overall, opening up with that sun and that joy and that really feeling you. I feel like you're throwing all that garbage in the trash bin, okay? You're getting rid of all the negativity, all the people around you in relationships that really don't support who you are, made you doubt, made you perhaps, you know, want to dress a certain way or wear a certain kind of heel, or you can't, you know, look that way, do that way, you have to smell this way. All of those controlling factors, I think you're doing away with. You are in a very good position, lofty position. Seven of Wands is you being you have a lot of power. You just need to recognize it, okay? People may want to knock you down or push you off your pedestal. They're But you're standing in high position. Like, I don't even think you have to worry about that. Yes. And Sagittarius, you could be dealing, well, with yourself, or like Leo or another fire sign. Aries, I don't know, but this is super exciting because this person, there's another person here. I like this person better for you. They're balanced. They're here to stay. They have a lot of security. They're secure within themselves. And when you're secure within yourself, you're not going to put all the stipulations like controlling people, what they wear, where to go, stalking their social media, looking through their phones, trying to crack their email codes, passwords, whatever you want to call them. You're not going to waste your time on all that, because this person is self-assured and they know what they want. They have a want. That's like what drives them. Their fire, their passion. They know. Like, they're also a hunter, but they know, like, what's healthy hunting, and what is unhealthy behavior as well. So I feel like you have someone else that's looking at you, even if you're in a marriage or a partnership right now, somebody who's a lot more balanced and healthy. I don't ever really advocate, separation or anything like that. But if you're being abused or stalked mentally, emotionally, physically, you have to leave. That nothing good is going to come out of that. And no, it's not going to change. I hate to say it. It won't change. It just won't. You have a dream and a desire. That's on the utmost top of your mind. I feel like that's being free. I feel like that came with the Sun card in the beginning, where you would just barefoot you in front of the world, and you were you, and you had your breastplate to the heavens, and you were just like shining and excited. I feel like you want and crave freedom, and that's part of your dream. You also crave real, like, true spiritual love, an elevated kind of love, and you're holding on. And in this case, it feels like a thin level of hope, but there's healing to be had here. Give yourself time to heal. Give yourself time to dream again. Give yourself time to believe in you, Sag, because it will happen. All this purple in the background is an elevated kind of love, and even here capturing the star. I love that image. And this is you just holding on, not even speaking about really what you're thinking, what you're feeling. You're holding on, and you're going to get through this time and feeling yourself. Because look, the last card I get for you, Sag. Oh my goodness, can you please? I need to learn how to use these cameras better. No. Okay. There we go. I don't know how that's done. Okay. But this is you being celebrated. This is you being victorious. This is you embracing yourself, and everyone else in turn will embrace you from there. Really, I feel like the need, Sag, is just to continue on the path that you're in, focusing on yourself, enjoying and feeling yourself, and giving yourself permission just to be you. If you need help, I'm going to look up a couple of helplines. Not that you guys need it, you're not smart enough to do it. But my concern is for the few people that this might be addressing, that you're in really bad situations where you do have like stalkers and everything is hidden, and any move that you make is so scrutinized. That could be so dangerous, you guys. And there's got to be a way out. I've always been, an advocate for people that are in that situation. It could be male or female. I mean, abuse happens in any sex and gender. It doesn't make a difference. So I'll try to find some helplines for you. I urge you all to be safe, be authentic. If you're in a bad situation, get the help you need. So your last message, he actually comes up again. This is someone who's very authentic again. This could be somebody who helps you out of a bad situation. This could be someone who's had their eye on you and wants to come towards you as well in a romantic way. So I'm going to end your reading, Sag, with this card. This is about personal power. Two of Wands is making a choice. One's the old, one is the new. And even the stop sign. I feel like you go back and forth because I just happen to glance at it and it's sideways. It's like stop, go, like you get clear signs. And then they get muddled, and then you doubt, and then you get clear signs, and then you doubt, back and forth. So if that's happening, if you continue getting the same message and you continue like going, oh, okay, it's fixed. Usually people try to make up with us and make everything okay before the next snafu, the next problem that we run into with them. If that's the case, trust your gut. If it's a pattern, it's a pattern. I mean, don't deny it to yourself. Now you have the old. I feel like you're going to be leaving the old and headed towards the new. Some of you guys are going to have, that moving out, leaving, going on to something different. Something that causes you, like a wand, is just your excitement, your fire, your desire. Maybe you want to travel the world. I see the world here. You want to move across the world. There's a bus here. You just want to jump on a bus and go. There's even a surfboard. Is that a surfboard? I have my glasses on. A surfboard leaning against that VW bus. And it reminds me of that Three of Wands card of waiting for the tides to come in. Maybe you're trying to make yourself move on from things, okay? So just remember that everything should be really reciprocated. It should be an even give and take. If you don't see that, if there's more taking and you're the one giving, slow down, even cut it all out. Nothing good comes out of that either. So Sag, those are your November messages. I want to tell you and encourage you, you are in a really good position. That came out again. So you have an ability to protect and defend yourself as well. Just know that you are supported. You're even in like a glass, like a snow globe here, and it's November. So I feel like, these people, even people around you could be like, oh, I can't believe that you would say that about so-and-so. They're not that bad, or I wish that somebody would love me like that, or whatever the case may be. I've even had family tell me, oh, but he loves you so much. I'm like, yeah, he loves me. Let's not get personal with yourself. Anyways, I'm thinking, you know what? He loves me. Why did he put a gun in my head? Or why did he wipe the floor with me? Or why did he cheat all the time? That's not love. Why did he this, that, and the other? And so there's a lot of things here that you need to examine. I feel like you are. And I'm going to end it with this for real this time. You have this chakra, the solar plexus, and again, the manipura. That's like your third chakra, okay? Third chakra, that's really glowing. That's all about your personal power. It's about who you authentically are. Embrace who you are. Authenticity is going to be super important to you, especially this month. But in the end, I feel like all eyes on you, okay, in a good way. A lot of eyes on you, a lot of excitement, a lot of people that want to come towards you. Just make sure that you are being healthy and doing what is good for you. All right, Sag, with that, I will leave you. Namaste. Please like, share, subscribe. If you could subscribe, that would really, really help as well. If you want to see similar content, go ahead and drop me a line and let me know as well. So thank you much. Bye.